How's it going, ladies and bruises? I'm Bobby Sixkilla and welcome back to Abyss of the Sacrifice. We got our first ending finally in the last episode. So now we're going to start our run for Arsana's ending, which starts off doing Bad Omen, which we've done before, so I will skip that and I'll bring you back as soon as it's done. Okay, there's a new bit here for some reason, but it was empty? Of course it is. Feeling relieved, Chloe spoke to herself internally. That was a dream. Dreams are caused by random memories. They have nothing to do with real life. I must have seen this room before somewhere. In a book or something? But no matter what she told herself, she kept seeing the letter E in her mind. The fear of never waking up again. Chloe? Olga gave Chloe a strange look. It's nothing. Chloe passed by that machine and moved on to the one beside it. Let's get started. Okay. Olga told everyone to stand in front of the machines and give them a set of simple directions. Set your timer to 3 hours. I don't want us to stay in for too long. That's how long our nanomachines need to reset. The order was the following. Leave the furthest one empty. Miki, Arsana, GQ and Chloe climbed into their machines. Then Olga entered the sixth one. The 5 of them fell into a short slumber. Chloe realized Olga had taken the last machine instead of herself. That was just a dream. Or I think it was. It was the last thought that passed through Chloe's head before she fell into a chilled sleep. Chloe's eyes flew open at the sound of a shrill alarm. The first thing she saw was Jika in tears. Chloe? What is it? Olga won't wake up. What? Everyone peered into Olga's machine to find her still frozen in sleep. The timer had already gone past its set time, and the timing for the emergency resuscitation program to activate had also already passed. The machine just kept its sleeping occupant under ice. Meanwhile, its screen displayed a reader E. Jika sobbed while Miki just looked on with a dark stare. Even Arsana glared at the ceiling with tears in her eyes. For the next few hours, Chloe did everything she could to try and start up the resuscitation program, but it was all in vain. On the other hand, if she stopped the machine completely, Olga would certainly die. All we can do is leave her here frozen. After the long hours, everyone realized she was right. It's time. Let's go. The other 3 girls stood up and followed her out of the room. What do we do now? Arsana whispered into the silence. Chloe turned around and glanced at Olga sleeping. At least we got rid of the loud one. That's a relief. Chloe immediately felt the others' glares on her. Soon Chloe and the sleeping Olga were the only ones left in the room. Looks like everyone really relied on you after all, Olga. I actually kind of liked you. With that, Chloe left the room. Okay, so there was a little bit of extra different stuff there. I guess because we didn't do Awakening first. Because this will be useful for Chloe's ending as well. Okay, so we're going to jump into 6. Let's do it. We haven't done this one at all before, so should be a pain in the ass. We're here. When Chloe and Arsana reached their destination, they opened the door and entered the room. It was a small cubicle that controlled this block's electricity. Hey, haven't we been here before? It also powered partitions and emergency exits during urgent situations. I feel like we have been here before. As soon as the girls entered the room, Chloe went straight to the control panel. She powered it on and quickly started pressing buttons. What are you doing? Arsana peered over her shoulder. I already told you. I'm unlocking as many partitions and doors as possible. Huh. Chloe had explained this to Arsana before coming here. Currently, partitions were cutting off several paths within Foundation. Rather than going around and unlocking each one, unlocking as many as possible at once and planning a route ahead of time would make the going easier from then on. In order to do this, Chloe had split the party into 2 groups. One would ensure the block's safety, and the other would gather food and water. Somehow Arsana ended up with Chloe, and the 2 ended up here. Chloe's hands continued to fly across the buttons as if they were piano keys. She was searching for the power lines, for areas that still worked. Suddenly she paused. What's wrong? Arsana glanced back over Chloe's shoulder at the control screen. Chloe stared at a blinking red number. Something wrong? Chloe's response was strangely tense. The door just opened. What? Arsana frowned. I don't get it, what's the big deal? Everything past Block 2 is supposed to be completely locked down. But this door was opened 6 hours ago. Huh? So what? Arsana still didn't understand what Chloe was getting at. It's only a slight trace, but there's a record of electricity usage from this spot. But aren't all the doors open with electricity? Are you demented? Who are you calling demented? Chloe ignored us in his rage and explained. What I'm trying to say is, the door was opened manually via an electrical bypass from the spot. Someone else is here. The catch is that this spot is in a completely sealed zone that none of us have ever accessed. What? In other words, if someone was responsible for opening the door, it wasn't one of us. Then who could it be? Asuna was in shock. Does this mean someone other than the members of our party is still in Foundation? Chloe kept silent. Could it be possible that someone else had not escaped Foundation and was wandering the facilities just like them? But this floor is pretty far from the residential blocks. It isn't somewhere people usually are, even during peaceful times. Besides, the open door was in a locked zone. If another person really was still here, we would have found traces of them earlier. But this is the first time. In other words, the chances of this being another human being are extremely slim. An earthquake or something must have just accidentally flipped a power switch. Chloe reached a conclusion. Forget it, it's probably just some malfunction. She continued to operate the control panel. But Asuna couldn't let it go. A malfunction? But what if it was actually a person? The chances of that are extremely slim. But they aren't zero, right? If it's a person, they might be trapped in that locked zone. Someone might be stuck somewhere. We have to save them. That fateful day, I abandoned my classmate. Help me, Asuna, she pleaded with a desperate and dependent gaze. Leave me out of this, it's your problem, not mine. Did you help me last time? Did I? I don't remember. Asuna. There she goes with those puppy dog eyes again. Her innocence makes me want to puke. You like me, right? And you'll do anything I say? Yes. Her face immediately lit up. She probably expected help with some strings attached, but instead I said a terrible thing. Then how about you disappear? A few days later, she took her own life. It's my fault, because I didn't help her. Because I said a callous thing. If only I had helped her that day. I don't want any more regrets. Asuna spun around. I'm gonna save this person, even though I have no idea who they are. If they've been trapped since Foundation shut down, they were probably pretty worn down by now. Asuna headed toward the door with a strong intention of finding them. Chloe called out to her. Where are you going? Asuna answered curtly. To save that person. She was about to add that no one could stop her when Chloe spoke up. Do you want me to help you? This is such an unexpected offer from Chloe that Asuna turned back in surprise. Chloe was smiling. You won't be able to find them alone. The fire shutters are closed. A few hours after the two girls started moving, they came upon some fire shutters that blocked their way through the building. We need to get to a door on the other side. What should we do? You can't turn back now. Okay. Okay, what do we got? There's a shelf. There's a lamp in the floor. I see that. The shelf is tumbled over. It's too heavy to prop up. Prop it up together. We're getting this shelf up. Help me. Okay, here goes. Hey, Chloe, are you letting me do all the work? That'd be ridiculous. Yeesh, that was heavy. The shelf is back to normal. There's a space under the floor. Alright, let's go. Oh, here we go. Oh my god. Better write it down. A bit of paper is getting really messy right now. Up, up, 5, down, down. My bit of paper has got crap all over it. Oh, a key. It's a new bit too. It's a new, it's a new bit of paper. Alright, what do we got? Nothing else? Is that it? Looks like a basement. It does. Guess we're going back up. It's fixed in place. Can we undo it? And if we can, what for? Oh. Oh, okay, hang on. That's gotta be what that number thing was for, right? Ah, I pulled a dial off. This is where the dial was inserted. Well, that's not very fucking helpful. You broke it, you frickin' gorilla. What is this? Oh, this is where the dial landed. Cool. Can we fix it? The dial just falls out if inserted. Looks like it can't be set here anymore. Huh, so it does open. That's how you open it. Just break it and then walk in. I guess we can unscrew this now. For some reason. It's fixed in place. Ah, here. I see. Why are we taking this off though? Out of curiosity. Oh, wrong button. Free ladder? Just what I always wanted. Wait. How do we get out now? We took up the ladder just now, so we can't climb up it. Looks like we have to put it back. Oh my god. Do we need it at the top then? Climb up. Now take the ladder. What do we need the ladder for? Climb on top of the shelf? Maybe? Ah, fire shutter. Think we can open it? Not with our bare hands, no. Looks like a duct for air regulation, okay. Looks like we can take this off. Screwdriver. There's a fan. This fixture came off, but there's no reaction. Looks like something will fit inside. Is it the dials? Do the dials go in this thing? No. What will fit inside then? Oh, wrong button. I keep pressing the right mouse button to cancel, but it doesn't work. It's covered in dust. Are we done breaking everything yet? We've pretty much just walked around and broken everything in the whole place. I mean, that's fun and all, but I kind of feel bad for whoever has to clean up after us. See, we've broken literally everything. Oh, another shelf. Is this one gonna stay? Yes. Why would I need to pull out the dial? One, 2, 4, 5, 9. No, I want to look at this frickin' thing on the ground. Come on, what is this? Hey, I think this fell off when the dial came off. Ah, we missed a bit. No wonder the thing wouldn't work. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to dismantle it again. Oh well. I'm not sure we had the right number anyway, to be honest. We're gonna need the circuit boardy bit. Goes in the middle, I assume. Oh, there we go. 763 was the answer. Obtain some sort of part. What kind? It looks like a fucking game cartridge. Looks like some sort of battery. Oh, that'll go on the fan. But why? Oh shit. I need the frickin' ladder there still. Come on. You gonna power the fan by battery? Fan started to turn. Good. Oh, we can turn it. At the air duct? Really? That's how we're gonna clear the dust? You nutcase. What an insane way to deal with the situation. Oh my god. Seriously, we're going through this? Shut up and crawl. Once they were out of the duct, they immediately saw the door they were aiming for. It was open. Hey, wait! Ignoring Chloe's warning, Asuna ran into the small room. Is someone here? She frantically glanced around, but there was no sign of anyone. Only a group of old-fashioned computers, lay in disorderly fashion. Why is nobody here? Did they disappear like Papa and my classmate? Idiot, only act once you made sure the coast is clear. Chloe grumpily entered the room behind her. Is this really the place? Asuna turned around and asked Chloe. There's no doubt about it. This is where the door was open. But there isn't anyone here. Then it was a malfunction after all. An earthquake or something must have messed with the signals. Chloe's confident attitude suddenly made Arsena suspicious. Did you know no one was here all along? I told you, didn't I? Chance a person was here was slim. But then, why'd you follow me all this way? Arsena raised her voice, but Chloe just smirked and pointed to the area behind her. Because I was interested in these computers. What? What's so special about them? Ignoring Arsena's question, Chloe walked past her and approached the terminals. These are older models than I expected. So what does that have to do with anything? Arsena's shouting finally prompted Chloe to explain. I looked into this computer terminal back at the power control room, and found this place had pretty old address. Information security didn't used to be as strict as it is now, so some old computer terminals you can even directly connect to central servers that are difficult to access today. So you only came with me for the computers? Maybe. She started fiddling with the computer, but I really thought someone might be trapped here. That's not my problem. I just want information. What good will gathering information do? Chloe ignored Arsena's rising anger and tried turning on a computer. It still works. I can use this. And it's connected directly to the administration bureau, just as I suspected. Chloe started to search the room for something. Hey, what are you doing? This type of computer is usually equipped with a headset for access. I'm looking for that. Arsena's eyes widened. Are you going to dive in? Yes. Why? It's rare to find a computer that connects directly to the administration bureau. We might be able to access some interesting confidential information from here. Confidential information? Arsena got a faraway look in her eyes. Meanwhile, Chloe found what she was looking for. Oh, here it is. There are several sets, actually. Hey, they're the same as the current model. Chloe had excitedly picked up one of the headsets when Arsena interjected behind her. I want to dive in with you. What? Chloe looked at her suspiciously. I'd like to see confidential information too. A sarcastic smile quickly spread across Chloe's face. Okay, well, suit yourself, but I can't guarantee you'll come back alive. Arsena nodded. We were automatically sent to level 5. How interesting. What is this place? It's amazing. Arsena was ecstatic. Do you do this all the time? Forget about that. Why'd you come with me? I just wanted to see what it was like. That radiation leak at the high-level energy core 5 years ago? Did you come here to investigate it? What? Arsena was taken aback by Chloe's accuracy. When Arsena's father disappeared in the accident 5 years ago, the government had covered it up like it was nothing. Now Arsena wanted to learn more about it. Bingo. Chloe sounded amused. How did you know? Your motives are always so easy to read. Shut up. I hate how Chloe can always see right through me. Arsena thought again to herself. Then again, do you want to know the truth about the accident that the government covered up? With her experience, Chloe holds the initiative in this virtual reality space. Actually, she holds it everywhere. Realizing she needed Chloe on her side, Arsena decided to be honest. That's right. Huh. Although an amused smirk spread across her face, she offered some advice. You might find something in the library. Arsena's eyes widened. Take me there. Okay, but... Chloe suddenly stopped in her tracks. What's wrong? Chloe didn't respond. Just take me to the library already. Come on. Chloe only started to speak when Arsena raised her voice, but her face was as pale as if she'd seen a ghost. Why? This can't be. Chloe? In front of Chloe's very eyes were the words Level 6 ID Orange. As a force of habit, she scanned the area for any other login information. The facility was supposed to be deserted, other than the 5 girls, so Orange really is still alive somewhere. So although Chloe didn't need to scan the area, she did it anyway. As a result, she found someone hacking into the administration bureau as Level 6. It was Orange. Chloe? She panicked as Chloe suddenly ran off. Wait for me! Since Chloe ran off without an explanation, Arsena had no choice but to follow her. Chloe nimbly made her way past the dangerous detection nets. Meanwhile, Arsena frantically chased her. But in the end, she was a novice in this world. When Chloe avoided a trap, Arsena clumsily set it off. Suddenly, a warning siren blared throughout the area. We've been locked in. Chloe slid to a halt. Arsena jumped at the sudden sound. The siren gradually became louder, protecting programmed sweepers in charge of deleting intruders. Quickly approached the 2 girls. Are we going to be killed? Arsena was on the verge of panic attack as the word death flashed in her mind. Suddenly, Chloe grabbed her arm. What's happening? What's going on? Close your eyes. Chloe whispered directly into Arsena's ear. I remember to set up a backdoor this time. The library's on level 3. It's out of the sweeper's surveillance. I can send you there, but you'll have to search for the information you want alone. What? Asuna couldn't understand everything Chloe was telling her. But there was one thing she knew for sure. Chloe was letting Asuna escape while she stayed behind. No, Chloe, I want to go to get... Chloe quickly interrupted. The library is safe. You'll be fine on your own. When you want to leave, use this command to log out. She scribbled on Asuna's palm. Well, what about you? This is my battle. Suddenly Asuna's visions filled with light. She wants to find orange. It's too bright. A strange floating sensation surged through her whole body. Then the next thing she knew, she was on another floor. Chloe? She looked around and found herself alone. Chloe? Did I lose another person in my life? Although the premonition made her anxious, she firmly lifted her head. Chloe should be fine. I just need to do my part. Is this a library? Could really use a sprucing up. Whoa, that's fancy. It's like the Matrix. The shelf popped out. Wait, maybe this door leads to the real library. This moving shelf here. So this carries the library's files in. Which means if I fill this shelf, this door should open. Okay. This file, there's a hole in it. Is this thing okay? Oh no. I don't like the look of that at all. Let's look around some, shall we? A random box. Perfect. Another random box. A fancy box. Apparently. Looks like the drawer won't open. This drawer's locked. What else is there? This... Random shapes everywhere. Man, I hate being in the Matrix. This place sucks. Everything's so confusing. Broken file? We just need enough bullshit to fill that file, I assume. Looks like a microwave. Why? Why is there a digital microwave here? A large device is attached here. Push the lever, and we're missing a lever. Do we have something that's lever shaped? Really not. Actually, this has got something in it. Open the fancy box. There was a sculpture in the box. Do these all join together like some horrible Tetris puzzle? I feel like they probably do. This here looks like it goes in there. The file is now complete. I see. So this is probably the same. We need to fix all the broken files. And this needs a key. A key is drawn... Can we open it? No. Open the cardboard box. There was a file in the cardboard box. Now we have 3 files. One with a key on it, and one that's... a 4th that's broken, but we don't have the bits for it. Can we put something in the middle here? Maybe it's like a press? Alright, let's go look for something else then. Looks like there's nothing behind the shelf. I feel like we're making strangely fast progress and I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all. I feel like it's lying to me somehow. Drawer is locked. Can I use the key file on it? Oh wow, you can. A lump of something. My favorite. A lump of something. Did these merge together somehow? Maybe the lump of something goes in the machine. Machine, do you need a lump of something? Yes. But they were working before. See, now it pushes. As soon as there's no lump of something in there, it pushes. What the hell? Alright, we need something for this hole then. Maybe this? This looks kind of like that shape. Equipped lever. Nice. Doesn't seem like you can be... Alright, take that off. Mess around with this lever first. What does it do? Nothing. Maybe this? Now this? No. Oh, wrong button. Can we microwave the lump of something first? I like my lump of something's hot. Looks like the device can decompress it. Okay. Now we've just got this circle thing and this broken file. Maybe it needs to be recompressed. So I can make the file smaller with this, huh? And now I can put it in here? Okay. And each, Wait, why? Why did you put it there? That was the worst place to put it, you freaking halfwit. Each one makes a different shape, right? Well, that's gonna be a pain in the bum. What shape does this one make? A block. And what shape does this one make? Splat. A U shape. Oh my god, we are totally Tetrising this shit. I'm not happy about it though. This is bullshit. Now we can put the block in the middle. But how do we get the little two shape ones? Oh, okay, you can just use these two things together. I'm walking around for ages trying to figure that out. It was so easy. Dumbass. But our shapes are going to be wrong because that can only make... Oh, there was another one there. Okay, so that changes everything because it's not blocking this one. That means we can use a U-shape. Obviously, we're going to have to. Alright, let me go make some shapes and I'll bring you back. So we're going to need a bunch of different shapes. Alright, we'll just turn that one into a long one and see if we can figure that out. See if we've got the right shapes. I don't really know. We need to figure out where to put this U. That's going to be the main thing, really. 4, 4, yeah, okay. Holy shit, I think we just got it straight away. I can see where they can all fit automatically. Okay, that's good. That's good. Mission completed. Alright, got it. Now what, though? She looked around and confirmed this was the library she was looking for. To Asuna, who was aware that she was in a virtual reality, the place looked just like an actual organised library. As a test, she grabbed a nearby file. It was stamped with the word confidential. This was definitely the treasure trove she was looking for, filled with unpublicised information. Papa, Asuna whispered to herself, I'm going to search for the truth about your accident. Here it is, I found it. She picked up a file entitled High Level Energy Core Radiation Leak. This one also bore the confidential stamp. Asuna impatiently opened the file and scanned the lists of information. Information about the High Level Energy Core Radiation Accident Leak. Details. 1057. A mid-sized crack suddenly appears in the High Level Energy Refinement Plant District's energy core. 1108. The crack spreads to the core's reactor, leading maintenance workers to turn it off. 1154. Workers are ordered to evacuate the facility. 1206. Radiation begins leaking from the high-level nuclear core's reactor. 102. Ground Zero is filled with radiation-absorbed fluid. The high-level energy refinement plant is completely locked down. Addendum 1. The reason for the crack that led to the radiation leak remains unknown. The hospital's Icon project is believed to be related, but it is impossible to investigate. Addendum 2. Casualties resulted from the accident. 5 dead and 3 seriously injured. All were maintenance workers. All attempts to retrieve the bodies have been abandoned. Addendum 3. A few accounts claimed a long-haired teenage girl was seen near Ground Zero immediately before the accident. However, No young girl's corpse was found afterwards, and no recorded Foundation citizen fits her description. The validity of the accounts remain unclear. Addendum 4. False information dissemination complete. End. That's it? So the accident was purposefully covered up as she had feared. But something else shocked her. Even more than this predictable outcome. Papa's name didn't even show up. The document only recognized his existence as deceased in an addendum. So that's it. This small file only contained 5 paragraphs of details and 4 brief addendums. What a short, dry, and business-like document. What do you expect? This goes to show how little the accident meant to the government. This accident robbed Asuna of an important person, destroyed her beloved family, and completely changed her life. Yet the government did not even try to investigate the cause. They just concluded that an investigation was impossible and threw the case aside. Only a few lines were reserved for some vague eyewitness accounts. This isn't what I wanted. I wanted to know how Papa worked, how he helped people, and how he died. Things like that. It looks like no one knew about that. And no one will tell me. She waited for her usual anger to bubble up, but it never came. Instead, a weak, dry laugh slipped from her lips. I'm exhausted. That was the only thought in her head. She took off the heavy headset. Whew. A slight woozy feeling came over her. After that new experience of virtual reality, her senses needed time to readjust. She glanced next to her and saw Chloe sinking into her chair. With the headset on, she looked like she was sleeping. Chloe, are you coming back, sir? Asuna touched Chloe's hand. It was cold as ice. Oh, I guess the sweeper's got her. She pulled her hand away in surprise. Is she dead? Couldn't happen to a nicer person. Chloe remained unconscious even after a couple of hours. In fact, her body never regained its warmth. Ever again. God bless you. Well, I guess we're carrying on without Chloe. That's interesting. I didn't think that was going to happen because she's kind of like the main character, you know. Well, her and Olga are the main character. Alright, well that's our first step towards Asuna's main ending. Next one we're going to be doing is Feelings. Until then, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you in the next one.